JT, it seemed like you guys had really good starts for a while down there for a second night in a row here tonight, behind and chasing the game. What did you see tonight as far as that goes?
Yeah, that's a good team over there, and I thought they had good intensity to start the game, and we, made a few mistakes that gave them a little bit of life, stuff that we talked about before the game, and that we know we need to take care of. And the second and third period we did take care of it, but against good teams like that, when they make you pay, they get some confidence. It's kind of hard to build your way back into the game.
Second straight night you outshoot the opposition, but only one goal to show for it. How much credit do you give to Ottinger and their defense as far as that goes tonight?
Yeah, 2 nights in a row, 2 really good goalies, and we didn't do enough to get bodies there and get in front of them and make it hard on them. We did at times, but you see the score, obviously not enough.
Trevor alluded to it, JT. You had just the 2 goals. I mean, do you credit the goalies, or is there something more you guys can do? Is it, I guess, last night, what do you call it? Max said that maybe could use more bodies around the net or just more action there. Do you think that might be part of it right there?
Yeah, I mean, you see our goal in the third period. Can't name, I don't know exactly who it is, but Simon's goal, there's someone painted right in his face, and there's another guy going to the net, and we do that more. The shots that, we're getting a lot of shots, but they're going to turn into better opportunities and better chances to score.
GT, you guys have an opportunity to secure at least a split of this road trip against Philly on Tuesday. How do you kind of take your mindset off of this one and focus on the next one?
Yeah, it's how it works, right? Like, you get another opportunity to get 2 points, and we knew this road trip where we were going to play some good teams, and I think we've learned some things about our team that are good, that are positive, that we saw in the second, third period of stuff we can build on, and that's what we got to do, build on it and be ready right from the start against Philadelphia.
What kind of things are you referring to there, GT?
Just checking the right way and being on top, and on rushes, picking up guys, making sure that there's nothing easy against, because when you make teams earn it, that's when you have a chance to win. And when you give up easy stuff and you give up odd man breaks or easy goals, it's hard to win in this league.
JT, third game in 4 nights on the road, was that a factor at all, you think, with the start at least, or anything like that?
No, I don't think so.
Thanks.
They were chasing the game again tonight, just like last night, as far as getting behind. How tough is it to climb out of holes like that against teams like this on the road, especially?
Yeah, dangerous team, top to bottom. They got good goalie, good D, and a strong forward group. So it's difficult when you spot them a few. So just honestly, I think we have the right mindset though, where it's like we come out in the second and we just try to wipe away the first and keep going, and then in the third just try to get better as well. So we just got to keep that moment by moment mentality, stay in the moment, and continue to try to improve.
You guys had hit reset and really changed the mood and the spirit inside the dressing room like Todd wanted when he first came here. How do you prevent those frustrations from creeping back into the room?
Yeah, it's hard. On a road trip, you're playing good teams every night, so you just can't take anything for granted. We got another team that plays extremely hard here in 2 days, so we got to hit reset quick and move on, and just grind.
Just physically for yourself, you had the chance to play the third last night and knock off a little rust. How did you feel here tonight after you first started 12 days?
I felt all right. I felt physically pretty good, and I feel pretty good physically now. So, but there's no silver linings. Just got to be honest with ourselves, and it's my job to maybe mitigate that to maybe 2 goals, or every shot is important in this league. So that's the mentality that I try to take.
How big is that 1 period even, Alex? I mean, last night, did it just help you just get back as far as timing and all that?
It did. It's good. It's good. The first 10 minutes of that period last night for me were pretty sloppy. Just trying to kind of find the groove. But I'm just really happy to be back playing again. And like I said, I felt I could just personally for me build on my game tonight. But also, like I said, there's just no time to waste, and so it's important to have that urgency as well.
Something that's similar to what Trevor said. How do you guys not go back into that slide? I mean, is that kind of dangerous right now? Or?
Yeah, I think it's a mentality thing. I think it's you got to be sharp in practice and sharp in morning skates, and it's easy when you go on a good run like that to maybe take your foot off the gas, and it always seems like maybe some things start to creep in. At least personally for me, those last few games we were winning, and then now they're showing up, and so now it's like you got to put the foot back on the gas. But it's a good learning lesson that you just got to have your foot on the gas all the time.
Thanks. Were you more concerned, or didn't like what defensively what you saw tonight, or?
With the group, well, Trevor talked about the number of shots and the opportunities that we had and didn't get to score a lot, and he's certainly right. He's not wrong by any means, but from my perspective or our perspective, we looked at it from the defensive side and what we gave up, and some real egregious errors by individuals again, and the whole group pays the price for them. I think the first goal is real preventable. The second one on the penalty kill is one that we win a draw, and I know the puck is bouncing, but we're down and out, and then we have another chance to kill it. So we're a good hockey club. We're not a great one yet, and great ones can overcome that stuff. Good ones struggle with it. On the positive side, I thought the second and third periods we shuffled the lines around a little bit, and we were better. But the game rolls out differently when it's the score it is.
Are you concerned at all that the team might be slipping back to some of those mistakes or bad habits from a few weeks ago and whatnot?
We're aware of that, certainly, and it's not unexpected. It's hard to change habits. We worked really hard on the mindset. We're going to have to keep doing that. Haven't had a lot of practice time right now because we've been on the road and playing games every second night, but that's not going to change. So our learning has to come from video, and then we have to apply it in the game. And we'll keep harping on them, and we'll keep pushing them. And we're not going to accept slippage. It may occur, but we're not going to accept it.
One goal last night, one goal tonight. Two good goalies, but what did you see offensively?
I thought tonight we had a little more intensity around the net. In Tampa last night, not so much. More volume shooting, but nothing really there. I thought we made Ottinger work tonight. Challenged him with the number of shots. Even the goal we scored, you look at the number of bodies that were in there rolling around. So that was a positive sign. Hit a crossbar. Had opportunities to finish, but not as concerned about that as I am the other end right now with the errors we made.
JT's talked tonight about how he's learning a lot about this group, and you can learn from this group through this road trip. What have you learned about this group just through the first one in Florida and then the last couple of games here?
I'm not going to narrow it down just to 5 days on the road. We're learning a lot about the group from day one that we got here until now, and there's ups and downs. Players are beginning to react differently with errors, with frustration, and we need to know those things. We're beginning to understand maybe some buttons that we can push or can't push. Whatever we do, the end goal is to get the best out of the player, and we're still trying to figure all that out. But it's not about just these 4 or 5 days on the road. It's certainly been the 3.5 weeks and the rest of the season.
Another big matchup in Philly on Tuesday. What can you guys do to end this trip on a high note?
Well, we're going to have to obviously start better. Everybody's going to have to be sharp. We can't have individuals making the type of mistakes that we've made here tonight, or we don't give ourselves or our team a chance. And I think we can fix that. From what I've been told, that building's been tough for us to play in, so we get opportunity to end that. And right now it's about getting some rest, looking at some of the good and the bad things that we did, and adjusting tomorrow and getting ready to play again.
You had any rhyme or reason for the starts, you think, here lately?
Well, the tough thing for me is the start wasn't that bad except for some individual errors. The first goal, we've got the puck on our tape and not even really getting forechecked, we turn it over. So individual error. The second one, we're on the penalty kill, and now the puck is bouncing, but boy, it'd be hard to do that over again. Third one, a poor back check sort out. We were there, and I think Kaner, that's where he hurt himself, so maybe those are circumstances, I don't know. And even the fourth one, it is preventable. Now, nobody's perfect. Players are going to make mistakes. We just can't make 4 of those a night.
Thanks, Todd.